So, I also want to talk about is they're saying we have Russian oligarchs. Russian oligarchs. They're horrible. They're scary. They're helping the Russian government. Really, it's always fear over there, not over here. Scary bad over there, but not over here. The axis of evils: Iran, Russia, I guess China. Just a few other countries or many other countries, whatever, who doesn't identically align with U.S. power supremacy, which is horrible for the world because it's not even good for us as Americans. We need countries to do what they want, when they want, and how they want, with trade, economic systems, how they build up their military or don't, where they buy ammo from, where they buy military equipment from, where they buy oil or natural gas or whatever, what they do for inventions. Like, let countries have their sovereign identity, their borders, their country. Let them do you. It's kind of like live and let live. You're somewhere out and about, someone's saying some stupid ass shit. What are you gonna do? Some people might say something. Most people are like, just shake their head and keep on walking. That's what you do. Disagree with it? Well, that's that person's life. That's that country. Now, if everyone's paying attention to what's going on in Pakistan, the leader, Khan, yeah, Khan, Khan, he was there on the second day of the invasion in Russia, and he bought a shit ton of wheat and a shit ton of oil or natural gas. I think it was oil. And why did he do that? Because his job is to take care of his people, take care of his country. As president, he has to do the best thing for his country, best interests. And that's why this leads to our government, Biden, other major politicians, Pelosi, Schumer, especially in Democrat or any Republican, anyone in D.C. is saying the world is with us. The world is with us. Y'all got a little ass world. Y'all took the world and cut it like way down. You mean Canada, the EU, Great Britain, Australia, and now Israel is jumping on the sanctions from a few days ago. I think there's one more country that was too. I'm not sure. But you're really cutting down. What about India? India's 1.3 billion people. They're like, nope, we're not against, we're not for. We're doing what we need to do. China and Russia are neighbors. Okay. Yeah, let's pipe it down a little bit. So China and India is 2.5, 2.6, 2.7 billion people in two countries. Okay. We got what, 7.7, 7.8 billion people in the world? We're getting pretty close to only with two countries. And then you got South Africa. They didn't join the sanctions. Mexico, they didn't join the sanctions. Latin America, they didn't join the sanctions. The whole continent of Africa, besides maybe a few countries that America has under their thumb completely, with people in there that are aligned with American corporate interest. So you really got to think about it. Like, okay, the whole world is with us. All right, you mean white people? We put the race in it. I mean, United States is 66, 65% white, 67% white. Okay. Canada, somewhere along the lines. Australia, somewhere. I mean, the EU, that's more of a mix. That's a big mix. Or more Western EU is more white. But it's more of a mix. The UK, okay, so the white people in the world are against the people that are not Russian. Russian people are white on skin color, but they are obviously neighbors or You gotta look at your geographical, outside of race. You gotta look at geographical where you're at. Neighbors are China, East Europe, which most of them are against this. Okay, most people are against this. That's fine. I'm not for it or against it. It is what it is, and we got to be fucking smart about what the hell we're doing because our government isn't being smart. The world isn't with the United States. The world is tired, sick and tired of what our government does to the world with sanctions, half the fucking world, bombing, destroying millions of lives, either killed and displaced. The Middle East, the droning, the invasion, the attacking, the bombing, the artillery, the missiles. We have killed so many people. We have displaced so many people. Yemen, the genocides happened in Yemen. You want to talk about Russia's, Vladimir Putin's a dictator. You want to buy oil from them. We need to ban anything coming from Russia. All right, that's what you want to do. Don't be a fucking hypocrite. Then ban everything from Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia just beheaded 81 people. I don't know anyone that's a super big fan of MBS? Yeah, that's his initials, MBS. I don't know anyone that's a big fan of Saudi Arabia's government, their theocracy, religious theocracy, extremist theocracy. We go down that road. Saudi Arabia is not really a friend of democracy. Even though we don't got much one here, they don't got nothing over there. Democracy is what MBS says. That's what world I bet. I say this. All right, done. So America is feeling the sanctions come home some with the gas prices. Energy prices are going to go up, and they're going to go further go up. Now you can say greed and profiteering. Of course, that's part of it. Capitalism, baby. Run that money. Fuck you. You gonna pay. Ain't no one in government's gonna say shit. They might say something. They ain't gonna do anything. They're all little bitches. You got no one guarding the henhouse besides the regulator is supposed to be regulating. Don't regulate. Don't regulate at all because people, the head of agencies in the government, are there to protect the interest of the companies they're supposed to be regulating. Administration after administration after administration. We don't have anyone protecting us from profiteering, all the bullshit that affects all of us one way or another. The most poor and vulnerable people in America, or just a hardworking family that makes, $100,000, $200,000 a year. They don't really feel it, but they're making more money, but they see it. They feel a little bit. It affects all of us one way or another, so it's more in others. You can't have... let me rephrase that. You can have our government say what they're saying right now in the last 3 weeks. You can have people follow it, and there's plenty of people who are following it. I'm not. I refuse to follow my dumbass, corrupt piece of shit government that doesn't know their fucking anything. They don't care to know anything. Or they might know it. I'll give them that. They might probably know it. They just don't care. Don't care at all. Here, Penske, whatever. The House. Sorry, the Biden's speaker. What's that lady's name? The press speaker, the White House press speaker. I forgot her name. Jen something, right? She was answering a reporter's question about India. Let me go back to India real quick about India. But what the reporter was asking, what do you think of what's going to happen, or what's your opinion? What's his administration's opinion on India's thinking about buying oil from Russia? And she said, well, what side of history we want to be on? The right side of history or not? Blah, blah, blah. And it's just blah, blah. Just contradiction, hypocritical bullshit after one hypocritical bullshit statement after another. Shut the fuck up. And it's not her personally, But it's just administration of administration. Piece of shit to piece of shit. This is fucking stupid. You can't call out what Russia's doing because the United States government has no moral or ethical grounds to stand down whatsoever. They don't. We do not, as a country, have any moral or ethical grounds to stand on whatsoever. With the endless sanctions we have on around the world, Iran's been under sanctions for 40 fucking years. I'm 32. Okay, this is fucking stupid. Sanctions hurt the most vulnerable people in those countries. It don't hurt the rich. It don't hurt the fucking the politicians that are well established. It doesn't hurt fucking wealthy people and people in power. It hurts the mom working 3 jobs taking care of kids, or the mom and dad working endlessly, working 100 hours in a week together to fucking feed their family and make sure the lights stay on. If they even have lights, depending on what country you're in. Sanctions murder people. It's just indirectly. It's not a shotgun to someone's head. It's a fucking sanction, so it stops with medicine coming in, which is illegal under international law. It stops with food coming in, which is illegal under international law. It comes with supplies and services happening because sanctions stop that. The money, not the money, but the flow of those services, the items you need to do that service. Just go to Nicaragua. Go to Venezuela. Go to Bolivia. Go to Iran. Go to Syria. Go to around the world. No, I haven't. I just know I've heard about this and I've seen other people talk about it. It's disgusting what our government does to other countries and then sits there and looks at Russia. Like, again, agree to disagree. It's not about that. It's about the hypocritical and the fucking disgusting bullshit the United States government says. And then you have some people, right now Biden says no fly zone, no fly zone, no fly zone, which is awesome. I'll give him credit on that. That's it. But he was giving a shit ton. $13.5 billion have already been directed towards Ukraine. Now another $800 million. But we can't get Flint water corrected since April of 2014. We can't get health care. We can't get shit. You know what you can get? A good fucking luck and a boot in your ass. That's America for you. With our money in our name, goes away to Israel and making sure they have endless weapons, which other countries send them weapons to, so they can bomb Syria. They can bomb whatever the fuck they want to bomb. The United States looks the other way and says, okay, whatever. Don't care. Because we do exactly the same thing. We bomb, we drone, we attack, we invade, we sanction, what the fuck we want to do. And on top of that, we aid extremists all throughout the world. All throughout my life. Al-Qaeda, al-Nusra, which was Al-Qaeda in Syria, which they've changed their name like 3 more times. It's disgusting. So once again, you can be for this or against this when it comes to Russia. Same about that. I really don't care where people stand on this. But I do care is the hypocritical bullshit that comes out of people's mouths that don't know what the fuck they're talking about. And if you really care about refugees, you care about all of them, no matter where they're from. Especially when we cause them. Just look at the Middle East. Hopefully there's peace soon. But what happened this morning, Zelensky talking to Congress, I don't think it's going to be peace anytime soon. It sucks. But the best thing for the Ukrainian people, because they're the ones getting hit hardest, is to find peace ASAP.